We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. These guys have battled back after 2 losses to begin the season, now sitting at 500. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well-headed Falcons for their first possession. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Football's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing now, off the play action. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll go play action. Called in left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give on 2nd here to Blue. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They go play action on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
57-yard gain. 1st down, Falcons.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 1-point game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is taken in at the 13. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to 3rd down.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's out near midfield and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Design quarterback run here. Breaks through and breaks away. And he'll go down here and covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Jukes away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And screen here to Blue. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, skip catch, quickly become a running check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Falcons 7.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They'll run here on first down. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Atlanta.
They go play action, Lawrence. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Lawrence trying again on second. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now come out throwing.
The pass on the first down. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Up the middle, Blue. And rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun handoff to Bailey. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter away so far. It's a 14-7 game. back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Lawrence to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Crashes through a tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
33-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Lawrence in the pistol. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Lawrence working from the gun. Burton there to bring it in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the gun, here's Bailey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Dump off Popeye's back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. And they'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Offense to the line, 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now
Gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down throw, Lawrence. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a give here for Bailey. And drawn up here for Lawrence. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Rob. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Sending him on the dive. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
On the move, headed right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw is caught. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning from the 18-yard line. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Throwing from the gun here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Making the call himself. This is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
He's going to throw it. Avoids the sack. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender, and he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40 with 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Setting up the running back screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Run again. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Half pass is complete to McBride. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 4.
The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
6-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Return coming from the 6. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report.
Our
Scott?
journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the New York Jets. And this is the Jets quarterback. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Jets move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. and this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one's at halftime with the Bills looking for their first win after 4 straight losses to begin the season. They're up at the break. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Drake May. A 17-yard touchdown pass. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Colts with a 10-point lead at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings it in at the 13.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I'm a direction to write about. Did too much, not make the type of mouth. But I'm gonna wait for that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, I hike them down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
and the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
We hear from the pistol. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
It's now third down and long.
Here he goes, third and long. Sheds up, he just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Again, left side, here's Bailey. And he stops quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Bailey again. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up third and inches.
QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying down the middle with Bailey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards.
A give to Bailey. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. Lawrence with it on first. Hits him on the out route. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
A gain of 13 yards.
Give to Bailey on the inside handoff. And he dodged the tackle. And what a big play that was on first down. But we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They're running the option, short side. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. Man in motion, headed right. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Know yourself, know your worth. My
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Working on first down. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. He puts some air under this one, right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He fields this at the 18. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Bailey on the carry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. And it brings up
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Waste of time.
A run with Bailey. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead to 15. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
34, Cowboys 17.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now here he goes. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Now 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Punting unit out now. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First down throw, Lawrence. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Line up the design keeper. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw this one. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That's played good enough for a first.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's a design run. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 3rd down.
And 7.
Ball throw, 3rd and long. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a two-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Shotgun snap and give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now. Stays upright. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd down here. Need 8 on play.
44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
On is Little for the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And any comeback hopes they may have been entertaining, Brock. Well, they might have left the field after that last pick 6.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the 4th quarter before, but now a 3-score game coming off of a turnover. Now this one should be likely over.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. Keeps himself upright. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game.
Cowboys 27.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they mark him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
Lawrence here running a sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Atlanta.
From the gun, here's Bailey. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now run again with Bailey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons.
On the ground, Bailey. Escapes the defender. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll run here on 1st down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun handoff to Bailey. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Cut out left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Still sticking with the passing game. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Pass play coming here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run for Lawrence. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's